Lakad-lakad tayo ulit. Katatapos ko lang kumain ng umagahan today. Kahapon hindi ako nakapag-walking ba? Kaya ngayon ako mag-walking. Gusto kayo dyan, guys? Good morning. Let's do some walking. Quick walking. Maglakad-lakad tayo ng kaunti bago tayo pumasok sa trabaho. Walang sasakyan masyado. Dito tayo, paakyat tayo. Mayroong estudyante. Natin siyang kunan kasi baka, alam mo na, mayroon ding nakapag-exercise na ng maaga. Uwi na siya ngayon. Ganda ng mga puno, oh. Ganda guys, no, ng mga puno. Look at the trees. Yesterday I was not able to do walking because it's busy yesterday morning, so I just upload a video in shorts. I think it will rain today because it's really cloudy and the sky is really dark today, so maybe later during daytime it will rain later. How are you there, guys? Good morning. Oh, there's some people already working in the red clay mud fest. They woke up early. I woke up at 5:30 and then I did breakfast. I made some breakfast. And then I ate my breakfast too. And I was able to go out at around 7:15. Look at that. The trees look so fresh. I think they are all glad because it rained for almost 3 days now. 3 days straight it was raining. So maybe that's why their leaves are like very radiant. The sky looks really dark today. It will soon be vacation here in Korea, so usually the vacation here of most employees is on July last week or August first week. So that is usually summer vacation. Last year we went to Philippines and we went to visit my mom and dad. But I think this year we cannot go because it is really expensive just for the plane ticket. The plane ticket is really expensive, so even though we really want to go to Philippines, then we need to, be a little bit frugal. Maybe next year. I'm not sure yet. But I do want to go to. And I do miss my mom and dad because they are already on their 80s. So if we actually have time, it's really good to visit them. Matatanda na kasing mga magulang ko, guys. Mga nasa 80s na sila ba. So, ito mga public utilities na public utilities siya na fitness utilities. Yan, mga fitness utilities siya. Na pwede kang mag-exercise dyan actually. Pag may time ako, nag-exercise ako dyan ng 100 each. Ayan. Mag-ano muna tayo, guys. Wait lang. Tanggalin natin ang ating shoes. Parang umuulan siya, guys. Umuulan nga siya. Nilagay ko ito dito. Ayan, umuulan siya. Open natin yung ating umbrella. Because it's raining already. Oh, man. It's already raining. Oh my God. Good thing that I brought my umbrella with me. I really thought that it will rain today, and it did because the clouds are so dark. So that's why I brought my umbrella, and it's raining. Oh no. They didn't bring their umbrella, so they're running fast now. It's raining. Oh no. But good thing that I brought my umbrella with me, so it's not a problem. My sister actually, she's in the Philippines, and she actually suggests to us if we have money, if we can visit in the Philippines for 3 times then it is good 3 times in a year. But then, every time we will go to Philippines, we need to have money allowance. For example, for 5 days, we need at least 3 million won. 3 million won. That is for the allowance for 5 days. 5 days or 1 week. Because we are poor. We are 4 people in our family. I have my husband, my 2 children, and me. So if we bought plane ticket, then it will cost us really a lot of money. Look at the red clay mud fast. Let's walk today. It's raining so hard now. So I told my sister actually that even though, we do like to go to Philippines and we miss our mom and dad, but then us, we are all 4 and my youngest is still very young. She's still young. She's just only 7 years old. So, of course, we can't actually go back and forth easily. Because just buying the plane ticket, it will already cost us like 2 million won. 200만 원. 비행기표 for the plane ticket. And another 3 million won, 300만 원, maybe for the allowance and for the groceries that we will do. And of course, we need to visit our parents and our relatives there. Yeah. So we need a big amount of money if we will go to Philippines. And of course, actually, we also need to. We have a lot of expenses in my children's education here in Korea, and it's actually not really cheap. So with all those expenses, it's not really easy for us to go back and forth to Manila. So even though my sister suggests us that, you can go guys here in Manila and visit our parents if you have time. You can actually visit like 3 times or 4 times in a year. And I told her, no, it's not easy because we have our work. We are all working in a company, and my son and my daughter, they go to school and they have summer vacation and winter vacation only. So actually we cannot go easily. And she understands it because she really thought that it's easy to, go back and forth to Manila because the salary here is higher than other country. But then I told her that even though the salary here is good, yes, we have high salary, but then the living also is very expensive. And also the education of the children is really expensive. So even though we would like to go to Manila and see our parents, it's not really easy to do. Because of course, our house in Philippines is not really big. And if we go there, of course we need to rent a room for 1 week. And we need to use Airbnb. And Airbnb actually is not that cheap. So if we decided to go to Philippines, then we actually need to, sometimes I need to borrow some money to my Philippine sisters here in Korea. And then when I go back here in Korea, then I just pay them back. Sometimes we do use credit cards. But actually, I don't like to use credit cards that much. Even though I do have my credit card, but I don't use it. I use it sometimes, but I'd rather not to use it. I prefer not to use it if I have a choice. Because there is a revolving interest and you need to pay for it. And if you borrow a big amount of money, the interest will kill you. So I'd rather not to use lots of credit card actually. Hi Mosi! Good morning Mosi and Haldor Half Danson. Haldor Half Danson, good morning. How are you guys? Now I'm walking here in Red Clay Mad Pass and it is raining. But there are some who's walking with me and they have their umbrellas also. My pants are a little wet, but it's okay because I do have my umbrella with me. And I do enjoy walking here in the Red Clay Mad Path. So before I go to work, if I have time, I come here because it's just near our apartment. It's just like 5 minutes walk from the building that we live in. They have their umbrellas. And the other man also, he has his umbrella. Yeah. So we all have our umbrella. My pants are wet because of the rain. But anyway, it's okay. I can do laundry later. I can wash it. How are you guys? Halidor Half Danson and Mosi, are you also here in Korea? I'm from Chungnam region here in Korea. So we are actually not in Seoul. We are not from Seoul. Here in Korea, it is really safe because even though when you lost your wallet or when you lost your cell phone or even you lost your bag somewhere, when you go back, you will still find it in the same place that you lost it. So it's really safe. Even though at dawn, in our country, at dawn, actually, it is not really safe. So even at 10 o'clock in the evening, if you go out at around 10 o'clock in the evening, in our country, it's not really safe, especially to girls, to old women or ladies. In our country, there is an instance before that a young woman, she's working in a call center, and actually she needs to go to work at 2 a.m. in the morning because that is her call time going to work in the call center. And then she went out and she said goodbye to her mom. And then there is two guys who are just waiting outside. So I think these two guys, they already know about her routine already. And they'd been watching her, what time she goes to work and what time she actually go back to her house. And they'd been waiting for her actually at 2 a.m. in the morning. So I think these guys, they're just neighbors. I'm thinking about it because they know their routines already. Why do they know what time she goes to work, right? So I think they're just neighbors. So they'd been waiting for her to go out and they'd been watching her. And then when she actually goes out the gate of her house, and then she's walking actually, the street is a little bit long and she needs to take a cab or a taxi to go to work. And because in our country, there's a lot of people who goes to work during that time also, because there are a lot of call centers in our country. But even though it is like that, she still needs to walk a long street to be able to go to the main street where the taxi cabs are waiting. So while she's walking, the two guys are actually waiting for her. And suddenly, when she goes beside them, they actually just took her bag. And because she doesn't want to give her bag, because all the wallet and the cell phones, her cell phone are there, and the wallet also, she has it. So she tried to take her bag back, and she tried to fight back with these two hold-uppers. And they're really bad guys. And while she's fighting back, the another guy who is also walking, who is also sitting in the motorcycle. So I think the other guy is the watch guy. He is the watcher. And because he is fighting back, so the other guy who is taking her bag, he cannot actually take the bag very fast. And I think they thought that they can go away fast. They can escape fast. But then this girl, she is actually she's not willing to give her bag. Because maybe, she has money on it and she has some important things, so she doesn't want to give her bag. She is unwilling. So the other guy who is sitting in the motorcycle, she just took her gun, his gun. He took his gun and pointed it to the girl, and he suddenly shoots her without even thinking. And then they just took her bag, and they just go, they just escape right away. And the other girl, actually, she just lose her life because of the bag, because she's unwilling to give the bag to the two hold-uppers. And she's a very young Filipina, and she's working in a call center at dawn, and it's like 2 a.m. in the morning. She needs to take a taxi cab. And her mom, she actually shouted a lot, like, help me, mom, help me, because she's still near the house. Maybe she just walked like maybe just 8 to 10 minutes. She just walked like that, and I think her mom can still hear her. So maybe some of her neighbors hear her during those times. So suddenly they go out when they hear a big bang, the gunshot. And they were really shocked to see such a young woman on the ground, and she's dying actually. So it is really dangerous. Even though I live there, I live in Manila, but it's really dangerous to go out if it's already 10 in the evening. It's better to go out with someone, not go out alone, especially if you are a woman, because I experienced it before too. So when I was riding the jeepney, my dad, who is working in Saudi Arabia before, my dad gave us a gold. So we received a Saudi gold necklace and earrings from my dad, and it is her gift to us. So if there's an occasion like we graduated something, or if it's a birthday, my dad will try to prepare gold, and it's actually not always. So this gold is from my dad, and it's I just received once, so we will only receive once only, and it is a pair of necklace and a pair of earrings, and it's Saudi gold. And Saudi gold is really good. The quality is really good. So we do receive necklace and earrings, gold necklace and earrings from my dad, and it is a gift. And I was wearing it when I was in college in my university. So me and my mom, I just enrolled in my college, in my university. I just enrolled there, and while I was riding the jeepney, suddenly it stops. The jeepney stops, and it is like a market full of people, and the guy outside the jeepney is walking near me. So a guy is looking at me, and he's wearing a cap, and I cannot see his face actually, because his cap is, it's covering his eyes, and I can only see his mouth. And he's walking near me, and I was riding a jeepney. So while I was riding a jeepney, this guy suddenly came to me, and he just took my necklace. And actually I was really shocked when he took my necklace, and he didn't run, he's just walking. And I was actually telling the jeepney driver, stop, because it's already green light, so he needs to go. And then the other guy that took my necklace, my gold necklace, who just snatched it. So he is actually a snatcher, and he's outside the jeepney. So he snatched my gold necklace, and he's just walking. So while actually I was shouting to the jeepney driver, stop it, we need to take my necklace. Somebody snatched my necklace, and I can still see him. I told him, I can still see the guy. He's just walking in the market. We can still catch him. But then the jeepney driver, he just go. No, it's green light. We need to go now. And then he just went on, and he just go. So I heard from my mom that it is better to let it go, because actually this jeepney driver and the snatcher, maybe they know each other, because the moment that it is green light, before it is green light, so maybe they are counting the seconds already, and before it is green light, suddenly someone snatched my necklace, and then suddenly it is green light. So I cannot do anything. I cannot go easily because I'm in the middle of inside the jeep, so I cannot actually go out easily. That's why when I came here in Korea, I realized how safe is it, because you can actually leave your things behind in a coffee shop, in the mall, or even in the washroom, but then no one will actually take it. And you can actually go out at dawn or in the evening and no one will harm you. I heard some news before that there's an actress and she has a sister, and her sister was murdered by a taxi driver. But actually it's really rare case here in Korea, even though there's an accident like that, but it is really rare. So for me, it is still safe to live here in Korea, because you can go out even in the midnight to grab some snacks or grab something in 24-hour shop, and actually nothing will happen. It's rainy Wednesday today, guys. The rain stops already. My shoes is still there. Hi Amir Haushang, Mahal Modnia. How are you? Good morning Mosi, and good morning Halidor Half Danson. Good morning guys. Anyway guys, thanks for tuning in today, and it's almost 8 o'clock actually, and I need to go back because my son will leave now. He needs to go to school now. So happy Wednesday guys, and I hope that you will have a blessed week. Bye guys.